Life can be a challenging journey, filled with obstacles that seem insurmountable. Have you ever felt like you're running on a treadmill, exhausted but going nowhere? You're not alone. Millions of people around the world wake up each day feeling overwhelmed, trapped in a cycle of stress and unfulfillment. Let me introduce you to Sarah. She's a hard-working mother of two, juggling a demanding career and family life. Every morning she rushes out the door, barely having time for a quick coffee. Her days are a blur of meetings, deadlines, and family obligations. By the time she crawls into bed at night, she's too tired to even think about her dreams and aspirations. Sarah's story might sound familiar because it reflects a harsh reality many of us face. A recent global study revealed a startling fact. Over 80% of adults experience significant stress in at least one major area of their lives every single week. That's right, 8 out of 10 people you pass on the street are silently battling their own struggles. These struggles often revolve around 4 fundamental pillars of life: time, money, health, and relationships. How many times have you caught yourself saying, "If only I had more time"? Or perhaps you've stared at your bank account, wondering why it never seems to grow despite your hard work. Maybe you've noticed your health declining, feeling more tired and less vibrant with each passing year. And what about your relationships? Do they bring you joy and support, or have they become a source of tension and loneliness? The weight of these challenges can feel crushing. It's easy to believe that this is just how life is supposed to be, a constant uphill battle with no end in sight. But I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to be this way. There is a path to a more fulfilling, balanced life, and it starts with understanding and mastering these 4 pillars. Imagine waking up each morning feeling energized and excited about the day ahead. Picture yourself confidently managing your finances, watching your savings grow, and feeling secure about your future. Envision a life where you're in the best shape of your life, both physically and mentally. And think about how it would feel to be surrounded by loving, supportive relationships that lift you up and bring out the best in you. This isn't just a fantasy. It's a reality that's within your reach. And in this journey we're about to embark on together, I'll show you how to make it happen. We're going to explore each of these 4 pillars: time, money, health, and relationships, and discover practical, powerful strategies to transform your life. But before we dive in, I want you to know something important. Change is possible no matter where you are in life right now. I've seen people in their 60s completely reinvent themselves, and young adults in their 20s break free from generational cycles of struggle. Your past does not define your future. What matters is the choices you make today and the actions you take moving forward. Let's start with the first pillar: time. It's our most precious resource, yet so many of us feel like we never have enough of it. We're constantly racing against the clock, trying to squeeze more into each day. But what if I told you that the secret to having more time isn't about cramming in more activities, but about making intentional choices? Meet John, a successful entrepreneur who used to work 80-hour weeks, constantly feeling overwhelmed and on the verge of burnout. He thought working harder was the answer, until he learned the power of prioritization and saying no. By focusing on what truly mattered and eliminating time wasters, John not only became more productive, but also found time for his family and hobbies. He went from feeling like a slave to his schedule to becoming the master of his time. The key is to start by auditing how you currently spend your time. For 1 week, track every activity you do, no matter how small. You might be surprised to find how much time is lost to mindless scrolling or unproductive meetings. Once you have this data, you can make informed decisions about where to cut back and where to invest more time. Next, let's talk about money, a topic that causes stress for so many people. Financial worries can keep us up at night, strain our relationships, and hold us back from pursuing our dreams. But financial freedom isn't just for the wealthy elite. It's a goal that's achievable for anyone willing to learn and apply sound financial principles. Take Maria, for example. She was drowning in debt and living paycheck to paycheck, despite having a good job. The turning point came when she decided to face her finances head-on. She created a budget, cut unnecessary expenses, and started educating herself about investing. Within 2 years, Maria had paid off all her debt and started building wealth through smart investments. Today, she's financially secure and helps others achieve the same freedom. The journey to financial mastery starts with understanding your current financial situation. Be honest with yourself about your income, expenses, debts, and savings. Then, set clear, achievable financial goals. Whether it's building an emergency fund, paying off debt, or saving for a down payment on a house, having specific targets will keep you motivated and focused. Now, let's move on to the third pillar: health. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to neglect our physical and mental well-being. We often prioritize work and other responsibilities over our health, not realizing that good health is the foundation for everything else in life. Consider the story of Mark, a high-powered executive who ignored the warning signs of stress and poor health for years. It took a minor heart attack at age 45 to wake him up to the importance of self-care. Mark made a commitment to prioritize his health, starting with small changes like daily walks and meditation. Over time, he transformed his lifestyle, lost weight, reduced his stress levels, and found a new lease on life. Today, at 55, he's in the best shape of his life and has more energy than ever before. The path to better health doesn't require drastic measures. Start with small, sustainable changes. Maybe it's drinking more water, getting an extra hour of sleep, or taking a short walk during your lunch break. Remember, consistency is key. Small actions, repeated daily, can lead to significant improvements in your health and well-being over time. Finally, let's talk about relationships. The connections that give our lives meaning and support. In our digital age, it's easy to feel more connected than ever. Yet, paradoxically, many people feel increasingly isolated and lonely. Think about Lisa, a social media manager who had thousands of online followers but felt deeply alone. She realized that her virtual connections weren't fulfilling her need for genuine human interaction. Lisa made a conscious effort to nurture her real-life relationships, reaching out to old friends, joining local clubs, and prioritizing quality time with family. The result, a rich network of supportive relationships that brought joy and meaning to her life. Building and maintaining strong relationships takes effort, but it's one of the most rewarding investments you can make. Start by identifying the key relationships in your life that you want to nurture. Make time for regular, meaningful interactions, whether it's a weekly phone call with a friend, a date night with your partner, or family dinners without distractions. As we conclude this journey through the 4 pillars of life mastery, remember that transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's a process that requires patience, persistence, and compassion for yourself. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way, but each obstacle is an opportunity for growth and learning. Your journey to mastering time, money, health, and relationships starts now. Take a moment to reflect on what you've learned and choose one small action you can take today in each area. Maybe it's blocking out 30 minutes for focused work, setting up an automatic savings transfer, going for a 10-minute walk, or sending a heartfelt message to a loved one. Remember, you have the power to shape your destiny. Every choice you make, no matter how small, is a step towards the life you want to create. Embrace this journey with an open heart and a determined spirit. The path to a fulfilling, balanced life is before you. All you need to do is take that first step. So, are you ready to begin your transformation? The future you dream of is waiting. Let's make it a reality together.